Morning. This is my pear tree that I have an interesting story about. A couple years, so when I moved into, there's my house. I moved into my house a couple years ago. This tree was big and full, and it looked great. And I pruned it a little bit to try and get the height of it down, but not a lot. And I applied a copper fungicide to it, and it, for some reason, this tree is really susceptible to phytotoxicity, and so it burned like a ton of this tree out. You can kind of see up here where the top of the tree is burned out, and so I thought it was fire blight, and so I sprayed it again, and then it burned even more. And then I was like, wow, the fire blight is like so bad in this tree. So I sprayed it again, and it made it worse. And I essentially sprayed this tree down to where like the only thing that was alive was like the trunk. And so I have a picture on this post. You can probably in the comments you'll see before and after me pruning it. So it's kind of like making its way back, but this thing was a mess because I had screwed it up. But here's the rest of my trees. I had pruned them yesterday. This is the moon glow pear. I have a bunch of pears over in here. That's kind of my pear area. Daisy, let's go. That's my dog Daisy. This we have over here. That bed is raspberries. My strawberries are in there. Blueberries are in here. These are like all my stone fruit trees. Got in these front three are cherries. It's a cherry. That one. This is probably my best growing tree. It's a cherry. It's a cherry. That's another cherry. Then I have these two nectarines. They're really thin the inside of them out. This nectarine. I have a couple apples over here. I'm not really sure why, but I put an apple there. Apple. There's a third apple there. Actually, might be. I guess maybe I have five apples here. Then I've got, this is an apricot. That's an apricot. I kind of stuck the apricots because they'll tend to flower early, so I put them closer, like under these trees. I thought maybe it would keep the frost off of them a bit. But so there's an apricot. There's an apricot. This is a peach. This is another apricot. That's a peach. I did a good job pruning that thing. It's really spaced out well. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and then this is a northern spy apple. I had got a demo of this tree. I used as a demo for a fruit tree pruning class, and they gave it to me. I pruned it really hard, and it's really opened up. I like the spacing on it. Looks like it's maybe gonna get a little fruit bud right there, so I might get some fruit on it this year. So I have that. This is my old apple that came with the house. And then I have out in front of my house, there's a bunch of apples lining my driveway. We'll walk over there. Just show you guys all my stuff that I grow. That's my old apple is riddled with fire blight. It's held together by cables. It's a mess. I do some corn right there, sunflowers over here. These, I do a lot of onions. And that over there behind the fence is asparagus. There's these boxes here, garden, a little fire pit. I do herbs over there, lettuce in 2 boxes. This one's potatoes. That's a weeping peach. There's 3 apples. This one's actually pretty really well. And there's the rest of my apples. I've got like 15 or something lining that driveway. Kind of pruning them all in an open vase style, kind of like this. Yeah, not that much in the middle, just kind of opening everything up. Like this one, I'll probably let it run for a little bit, kind of open it up a little bit more. It's got too much growing in the middle. This one's kind of getting there. I don't know why I had these 3 things growing from one space, but yeah, I open that center up and get them to around there. So those are all my fruit trees. This one the deer got. I did not put a fence on it. Didn't have a fence on it, now it does. Yeah, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my garden tour. It's my big oak tree.